Clarissa Shields versus Alicia Baumgardner is right now the biggest fight in women's boxing. But for some strange reason, one of these fighters is acting like they don't want this. Let's talk.
Straighter, not a roundhouse right hand.
And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill
Pull
somebody
back
for
a little bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the great, the best competition.
Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Yo, it's the best, fight the best. If you ain't with the moto, just click the link, bitch, and get buried like the rest. It ain't gonna work how you want it. These trolls already tried, too many come but don't leave. So if you here, you gotta die. I'm spitting straight facts. These bitches crying cause they hate that. The LDBC's the top topic, bitch, hate that. We the ones that bring the truth to these fans. So while you hate, I'ma laugh and keep counting these bands. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you.
Welcome to the graveyard.
Now, I am a huge Clarissa Shields fan. Huge. She's in my intro. Love her to death. Love everything she stands for. Love everything she's about. This woman came into the game calling for the smoke with everybody. Everybody. Willing to go, came in 160, 168, went down to 160, went back up to 68, down to 160, 154. Like this, she was willing and able to go to any weight class to get the smoke. If I'm not mistaken, she was willing to move down to 147 to fight that other light-skinned chick that used to fight that retired. She was a dog. She wasn't undisputed, I don't think. Well, she was undisputed. She was a reigning undisputed champion for a long ass time. Pretty light-skinned chick, whatever her name is. Willing to fight Layla Ali, wanted her to come out of retirement. She was gonna fight Layla Ali. She was with the shit. She wanted all the smoke with everybody. Anybody that was calling for her, she went after them for a fight. Anybody. And then in came Alicia Baumgardner. Alicia said that she was willing to fight Clarissa. Asked her, hey, let's fight. Like not on no goofy type time, on disrespectful time or nothing. Just like, yo, let's get this fight. Let's get a fight popping. And Clarissa was like, man, I'm never going to fight her because that's my friend, like Michaela Mayer. That's my friend. We real cool. We cool as hell. I'm never going to fight her type conversation. I never agreed with that I'm never going to fight you conversation. Because specifically in female boxing. Because female boxing is not popping like that. It's not popping like that. And if you have two names who are big names in women's sports, in women's boxing. They're big names in women's boxing. Those are the only big names. Those are the only fights that's gonna draw the big bread. You can't complain about we need equal rights in women's boxing without trying to take equal lefts. Right? I don't give a damn if the conversation that you guys was on was cool and then it went left. We'll take the equal left then. None of that's irrelevant. Like y'all can still be friends. You can still be cool as hell. You can still do that. And you can break bread together. This is I gotta call this for what it is, not out of no disrespect to neither one of these queens. But Clarissa, you was willing to fight Keith Thurman. I mean, just a couple of weeks ago, you was talking about how some dude sucker punched you because you was sparring a dude. You said you sparred Errol Spence, he didn't take it easy on you and all this other type of things. You sparred all these guys and stuff like that. You fought these guys growing up and stuff like that. You beat girls up and beat guys up. Hey, I'm with you. Hey, rock on, Gwoat. Rock on. I'm with you. But this is a bag, a huge bag, arguably the biggest bag in women's boxing. This fight right here is arguably the biggest bag in women's boxing. The biggest bag. And she's calling for the smoke. Now, you said some things that need to be addressed. You had that back and forth on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it, where you addressed Alicia when she said she wanted to fight you. You said this: pound for pound, #1 wins at any weight class. I'd 100% fight Alicia Baumgardner at 147 or 154 or 160 or 168, long as it's a belt or multiple belts on the line. You know I'm not hard to find. Now, I was with that. Oh, I was with all of that because I'm with the Gwoat. I rock with the Gwoat. I rock with Alicia. I rock with the Gwoat. I rock with both of these queens. I think both of these queens are the truth. This is a gigantic fight, a huge fight in women's boxing. It's a pay-per-view fight in women's boxing. And there's not many of those. This is a fight where both of these queens right here could get upwards of $1 million to $2 million or $1.5 million. Both of them for this fight. This fight is gigantic. Alicia Baumgardner responded with this. She responded with 147. This is what you said, Clarissa. I'd 100% fight Alicia at 147, 154, 160, 168, long as it's a belt or multiple belts on the line. You said this. These are your words. Your words. Not mine, not nobody else's. These are yours. And I rock with you, Gwoat. I do. I rock with you. I think you are the truth. I think Alicia Baumgardner is the truth. This is a gigantic fight. Gigantic. She's moving up to fight you. You're moving down to fight her. This fight is enormous. Absolutely enormous. All you are doing is doing what you said you would do. Your response to that later on was not one that I really like. Clarissa Shields rejects a fight at 147 against anyone. Shields is a natural middleweight. Only a week ago in an interview, she asserted that she does not foresee herself going lower than 154 pounds to compete against anyone. Notwithstanding how lucrative a fight would be for her, this revelation puts her potential fight against the undisputed champion in jeopardy. Reflecting on the same, she stated, I wanted to fight at 54, not 47, but I do it for the money. I don't want to go to 147 for anybody. Now, I take issue now. Now I take issue because there's words in conflict. There's statements in conflict. Now you was willing to do 147 and now you're not willing to do 147. There's words in conflict. Now she's got to move to 54 or 60 or 68. These words are in conflict. I'm not feeling this. I'm not understanding this at all. I'm too consistent to be inconsistent. I don't know what type of time Clarissa is on right now. I don't know what she's saying. Oh, this girl is on a fight Clarissa tour. Yes. What's the problem? What is the problem with being on a fight Clarissa tour? Weren't you on a fight motherfucking Layla Ali tour? You was on a fight Layla Ali tour for a long time. What's the motherfucking difference here? And Layla Ali was retired for a while. And I went at that woman when she said she would fight you. But then all of a sudden, no fight, because I believe she said she wanted $10 million or some shit like that. Man, I flamed her, roasted her for doing that. That's clout chasing. Well, you said you'll fight Alicia Baumgardner at 147. What's the problem? What's the problem? Bro, you said this, champ. You said this, queen. She said, okay. And now we doing all this backtracking, slipping and sliding to the left and to the right type shit. What are we doing here? Who the hell are you going to fight, bro? Who is there for Clarissa Shields to fight? Who? Women's boxing is not big. And it's not, there's not that many top names. Are you going to fight the Diva again? Are you going to fight the Diva, the H8? Are you going to fight Cruz Discern again? Who are you fighting, bro? This is fresh meat right here. Pause. This is like new blood. She's willing to go to you're supposed to be the Gwoat. What are we doing? You're giving up, she's giving up. Dare I say you might be faster at 147. Y'all are both skilled to death. Both of y'all are skilled. You're naturally bigger than her. So you drop a little bit. She gains a little bit. She's going to be slower because she's got to put on weight. You're going to be faster. I mean, it's not like either one of y'all are just stopping people, just destroying people left and right. No, y'all fights be going a distance. And if you're faster with the skill set, then wouldn't that be in your favor? That's going to be in your favor. I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding this. I mean, I'm just not, I'm not understanding how all of a sudden 147 is not the fight, and not the way for her. Because you said all of this. You said you'll move down to 147 for Katie Taylor. Katie Taylor was not the undisputed champion. She didn't have no belt. She's never even fought at 147. You said you'd move down for Cecilia Brækhus. You said you moved down for Jessica McCaskill. These are things that you did. You said you would go down these for this smoke. This is what you said. You would move down there for these fights. You'll fight those guys, those ladies, for the right bag, for the money and stuff like that. You think this is not a money fight? This is the biggest fight in women's boxing right now. There is no fight bigger than Clarissa Shields and Alicia Baumgardner right now. There is no there. Who? Chuck Taylor? Who's Chuck Taylor? Who? Bro, if Chuck Taylor moved up to fight Alicia Baumgardner, she stole your glory. If Alicia Baumgardner and Chuck Taylor fight, if Alicia moves down and Chuck moves up, and then they meet in the middle and fight each other, bro, she stole your glory. You have no one to fight, bro. No one. I mean, you were the one out here talking. This was you. This is what you said to Layla Ali. When Layla Ali told you don't got no, you not skilled. The reason why you not knocking, she knows why you not knocking anybody out. Yeah, you can act like you all big and bad and blah, 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 but you ain't knocking. This is your response. When she said you can't beat her, you would never be able to beat her. She would knock you out. You said, don't say that I'm not talented because I'm the most talented female fighter there has been in the history of boxing. Layla Ali is all bark, no bite. If a girl calls me out, I answer and I go and fight whoever it is. Well, this nigga is calling you out. Alicia Baumgardner is calling you out. She goes on to say, Layla may think that she's big and bad and all this stuff, but when it comes to boxing, there is no woman on this earth that can beat me. If she wants to fight, I'm all there for it. She's Muhammad Ali's daughter. She's not Muhammad Ali. She's not the greatest woman of all time. I am. This is your talk your shit, queen. I'm not talk your shit. I'm not stopping it. I'm not degrading it. I'm not downing it. I never have. I never will. I supported you when you was talking about fighting Keith Thurman. You was all for it. Now all of a sudden there's these stipulations for fighting Alicia Baumgartner. Something ain't at the math ain't mathing. It ain't mathing. You said you were willing to fight her. You told this girl if she wants smoke with you to start her campaign to go into 147 and you'll start your campaign to go to 147. That's what you said. Now all of a sudden it's 154. I'll only go down there for, what are we doing? What's going on right now? What do you got going on? Now all of a sudden I'm hearing you're going to go back to MMA. Like, stop it. Okay. That is doing some good ass shit. But unless you are fighting Amanda Serrano in MMA, unless you are fighting Holly Holmes, unless you're fighting Ronda Rousey, unless you're fighting one of those, then this is a way bigger fight and a way more lucrative fight. Way more, way bigger and way more lucrative. And this fight is an easier fight than any one of those 3 MMA fighters that I mentioned. You will not beat Amanda Serrano in MMA. She will submit you. She will pummel you and submit you. But I'm not going to stop you from doing it. You will not beat a Ronda Rousey. She will armbar the fuck out of you. But I'm not stopping it. Hey, maybe you can piece her up and keep it on the feet and knock her ass out. You're not going to do that with Holly Holmes because she can stand on her feet as well. Those fights are big for you. I'm not standing in the way. If you want it, I want it for you. If you want it, I want it more than you want it for you. I will never stand in the way of anybody's greatness. I'll never stand in the way of anybody getting a fight. Now, why are you standing in her way? Why? For what reason? She hasn't been down and degrading you and disrespecting you and just on some goofy. She just wants to fight you. That's all she wants. She wants to fight you. Alicia just wants to fight you. She just wants to fight you. She don't got nothing personal. She's even said, I ain't got no beef with this woman. I got no beef. I got no issue. I just want to fight her. I just want to fight. You said to meet you at 47. I'm down. Now it's 54 or nothing. Now I got to move up to 160. What are we doing here? I don't know what that smell is in the air. I'm hoping that it's not what I think, because I am a Clarissa Shields fan. I am a diehard fan. All right. I'm a Clarissa Shields supporter. I support that. I support the Gwoat. I support that female. I support that woman, that queen. I support her 100%. All right. But I am a fan of the best fighting the best first. I support the fighter second. I support the best fighting the best first, because that is all you all will ever give me, is the best fighting the best. I pay for your fights. Yeah. Me, I pay for your fights. I attend you all's fights. I buy you all's merch. I got Gwoat merch in my closet right now. Yeah, that's me. I buy y'all shit. I don't see neither one of these queens wearing BFTB gear. I support y'all. Shout out to Jamie the Miracle Mitchell, because she wears my shit. But I support these queens. And I support Jamie Mitchell as well. I have her shit as well. But I support them. I buy y'all shit. I got y'all. I buy y'all fights. I fucking watch y'all fights. I pay for y'all fights. Me. So the only thing that you could give me is the best fight and the best. That's all you could ever give me. And that's all I would ever ask from you. So this ain't no hate, no down in the no. Only thing I would ever ask is the best fight and the best. In women's boxing, the biggest fight in women's boxing is Alicia Baumgardner versus Clarissa Shields. That is the biggest fight in women's boxing. The biggest. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing, bro. They could get in the ring, battle it out. And then after it finishes, whoever wins, whoever loses, whatever, they can hug it out and go back to being friends. And they can go to the hospital, get their black eyes, put some a steak on a black eye, and get a chipped tooth or a broken tooth, something like that. Get your denture work, get your shit taken care of. You know what I'm saying? And then go on vacation. Call each other and congratulate each other on making a big ass bag, making generational wealth, making money, some serious money. You can congratulate yourselves. Dare I say, you could reach out to Saudi Arabia, bro. They're handing out the bag. You can arguably get on one of these undercards. There's not going to be many other women on a Saudi undercard. Well, I highly doubt they'll put women on out there in Saudi to fight anyway. But I mean, you could ask. I know for a fact it'll be on a DAZN card without question. On a DAZN card without question. This is absolutely huge in women's boxing. Huge. And if you was willing to move down to fight Katie Taylor at 147, it was going to be for the bag. Cecilia Brækhus was going to be for the bag. McCaskill was going to be for belts. Alicia Baumgardner will be for a huge bag. Huge bag. Arguably the biggest bag. This is giving me smells and hints of Abdul Tank Wahid and Devin Haney. That's what this is giving me. And I'm hoping this is not the case, but that's what it's giving me. It's giving me low-key hints of Abdul Tank Wahid and Devin Haney. Oh, I don't need her. What you mean you don't? What do you mean you don't need her? Who you fighting? Who are you fighting if not Alicia Baumgardner? Who are you fighting? What do you mean you don't need her? This is the biggest fight in women's boxing right now. It's the biggest fight. Two undefeated shit talkers, two undefeated queens, two undefeated monsters. Both of them monsters. Both of them can box. Both of them can bang. Both of them can brawl. Both of them got dog in them. Both of them. This is a phenomenal fight. They will go to war and get paid handsomely. Correction. Get paid beautifully for it. So now somebody tell me what's the problem. What's the problem? BFTB. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. You have an opportunity here. Don't let it pass. And I'm out.